Come on, baby, can you feel the gravitation? When you look my way like a new star, shooting through my constellation, I know we're gonna see our worlds collide.
Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome back, YouTuber viewers. Look, listen, today I'm gonna do a video showing you all how I do my daughter's eyebrows. So I'm gonna perfect them for her. I'm gonna get her all the way together today. So y'all stay tuned and just bear with us, okay? If you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the ring bell so you never miss an upload. And yeah, stay tuned because I am about to hook her brows up. So I'm gonna stand up, and of course I have to use a spoolie, okay, which is the brush part of the eyebrow pencil, and I'm using L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. So what you want to do first is always brush your brow the same direction that it's going. I always start off with a brush, and that's what you use the spoolie for. You take the other end, which is where the pencil is at, and you want to start drawing. So you start, let me move this a little closer so you all could see a little bit better. Scoot over that way. Let's get some towards the light. Yeah. So you always start at the end. And so what you want to do is draw. Hold still. You always want to draw at the bottom a line because you want to try to get that perfected as much as possible. And then you just fill in, okay? And then you go to the other side and you do the same thing. So you make sure you do that, okay? Because that's the importance of when you have your pencil. And then what you want to do is you want to take your concealer, which is, it's got to be over here somewhere. I thought I had it out, y'all. Sorry. No. Move. I'm looking for it, and it was hiding from me. I use MAC concealer, and I'm going to put a little bit on the top. Just a little bit, because I'm going to work with just a little bit. I take my Morphe brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of it, just a little bit on the tip of the brush. Now, this is not the correct brush, but this brush will work. This is the brush that I use, and I believe it's going to work out. But you actually supposed to use a angle brush. Okay? You're actually supposed to use an angle brush. And then you always want to hit the top as well. You always put some at the top and at the bottom, because this is what corrects it. This is what makes it a lot better. This is what shapes it as well, in case you drew it on wrong or a little bit messed up with your eyebrow pencil. You take your concealer and you get that together. Okay? So then you go to the other side and you do the same thing to the other side. So you always start at the bottom. Don't raise it up. Just relax. You go to the other side and you just do what you do. You swoop it on over. You put the concealer right there because this concealer is going to get you all the way right if you feel like you ain't got it all the way right. Okay, the concealer is going to get you all the way right. This is why I love concealer so freaking much. Because I'm going to tell you something. Whenever I mess up, my concealer get me together. Okay?
You can never mess up on makeup.
Well, no, you can. It's a lot of mistakes that people do make.
It just depends.
Okay, so you want to take your spoolie back because now you want to go right here where your brow grows out at, and you want to blend it. You want to blend, 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 so it can look natural, so it can look like it is actually growing from your face.
Because as y'all can tell, I ain't have no eyebrows.
Okay, so that's what you want to do. See that how it looks like it's just growing from her face? It looks like it's just naturally, you know, naturally grown. You see what I'm saying? So then you want to take some primer. I'm using Hard Candy, sorry. Hard Candy primer. And I'm going to prime her face because I'm about to prep it for some foundation. And you just rub that on in. You rub that on in. Okay, some people put a little primer. I like to use I like full coverage on my face using primer because when you use full coverage, you have to get your face together, especially when you want to beat your whole face. Like, I just feel like you should use primer all over your face. So her brows is definitely coming along. It has came along a long way. So now I'm going to use the Fit Me by Me. And that's the foundation. And I'm going to use my sponge. And I'm going to prep her face little by little. Okay. Now, whenever you do this, you make sure you also hit the neck because you want this stuff to blend as much as possible. Okay, so watch how it turns out. It's going to turn out very beautiful. It's already setting on her skin perfect. Yeah, it's getting all the way together. Okay. You want to make sure that it is blending in perfectly fine. Now, make sure you hit the neck, of course, because you don't want your neck and your face to be two different colors. Right? So you want to see how that's blending in really good. So, yeah. Just make sure you blend. Okay? That's the purpose of putting on foundation and any kind of makeup. You want to make sure that it is blending right. You want to make sure that it's all the way good. See, the primer, the purpose of a primer, the reason why you want to primer your face first is because you want the makeup to smooth out. You don't want the makeup to be cakey, looking like a cakey stacked up look. You know, you want that makeup to be smooth. You don't want that crazy look that you know how sometimes you look at people's makeup and it's like you could tell they got on makeup. You don't want that type of effect. You see what I'm saying? You want that smooth look. That cream crispy look, you know? That's the look that you're shooting for. That's the look that you ought to shoot for. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Let me get down in here. Let me blend, 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 blend. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that's what you want to do. And also you want to use, and I'm gonna do this when I'm done setting her foundation. You also want to use the setting spray, but I'm gonna set it when I'm done doing what I need to do, so it can set the right way. Some people spray the setting spray on here on the sponge before they put the foundation on it, but I'm gonna do it afterwards because I want her whole face to be set evenly. Okay? So, yeah, that's how I do brows. I'm just trying to blend it because you don't want to miss out on no blend. Like, you want to try to get it as much as possible. Okay? Now, I'm going to I'm going to conceal under her eyes a little bit to highlight it. Just a little bit. Okay? And I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm going to conceal just a little bit under her eyes. Just a little bit. See, I want that highlight effect under her eyes. Okay? I just think that concealer will get it all the way right. See how it highlights under her eye? That concealer just does something to it brightens up your eyes underneath your eyes. Okay. See how her eyes is highlighted underneath? That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. And then I'm going to also use, if I can find it, I wanted to use a little bit of the other highlighter, but unfortunately I can't find it. So, you know, this is what it is. Oh, here it goes, right in my face. I'm gonna use Rihanna's Fenty Beauty highlighter.
Fenty.
Okay, and I'm gonna dab just a little bit of it because you only really need just a little bit of this. This is so compacted. Okay, that highlighter is it's just got that that glittery gold. This is Trophy Wife, by the way.